Welcome to the Ken Harbaugh Show. In a second, I'm going to share with you one of the wildest emails I've ever received from a super PAC connected to Donald Trump. A little background first. For months, I have been planning on launching a regular feature here on the Ken Harbaugh Show that we're going to call tentatively MAGA emails. I hope that one of you in this audience can come up with a more creative name than that. But here's the deal. Every week, I get dozens of fundraising and propaganda emails from MAGA mailing lists. My team signs me up for these intentionally so that we can better understand what is going on in MAGA world. And some of these emails are just too good or too bad not to share with all of you. I know that we're taking the seriousness of this show down a notch by doing this. But first of all, we deserve a break every once in a while. And second, it's worth it just to remind ourselves of how out of touch and corrupt the people we're up against truly are. I'm talking, of course, about the grifters, the MAGA politicians, the fundraisers, the ones who know that what they're doing is bad for America and bad for their own followers and small dollar donors, but who don't care. Here's Exhibit A. What's the first thing you notice? They can't even generate a convincing AI picture of Donald Trump. I'm going to read the intro for those listening to the podcast version of the show. The email says, "Patriot, you proved yourself during these past years supporting President Trump through thick and thin. You, Patriot, are the most worthy to stand by President Trump's side as a MAGA apprentice. Like President Trump, you are a true America First patriot with a knack for success. We want to offer you the opportunity to gain MAGA apprentice status before anyone else in your city." This is a masterclass in manipulative, deceptive, and offensive political grifting. Let's break down everything wrong with it, because it's bad, like email scams targeting grandma bad. First of all, the entire premise of the email is a lie. The recipient, in this case me, a host on the MeidasTouch network, has been singled out for their loyal devotion to Donald Trump. It's the same tired scam we've seen in countless shady fundraising efforts. Preying on fragile egos, making insecure people feel important, however briefly, by convincing them they're part of some secret inner circle. In reality, the only qualification necessary to receive this nonsense is having had the misfortune of appearing on some shady conservative mailing list or clicking on a Facebook ad that said, "Take this quiz to see how patriotic you are." Or, like me, having someone sign you up. It gets better / worse. Our GOP Board of Officials chose you for a MAGA apprenticeship because you have great instincts like President Trump. I'm not sure that's the compliment they think it is. It goes on. After weeks of searching, it's obvious you are the best suited Trump patriot in your city to accept your role as a MAGA apprentice. I actually clicked the link. With all of these scams, it's always some variation of a fake survey followed by an opportunity to make America great again by parting with some money. Being a MAGA apprentice is a highly exclusive opportunity, we're told, given only to top Trump patriots who have demonstrated outstanding patriotism and dedication to the America First cause. And how about the ridiculousness of the premise itself, a MAGA apprenticeship? Clearly, the term apprentice is meant to evoke Trump's reality show. But what exactly am I expected to learn during my apprenticeship? How to spread misinformation or to scapegoat immigrants? Is there a final exam where you have to dodge subpoenas and defy court orders? What bothers me most, and this is where I'll get serious for a second, is the total perversion of the idea of patriotism. The audacity of this PAC to disguise a grift as patriotism exploits a sentiment that once meant something among conservatives. But the Republican Party under Trump has ruined any claim it once had to being the party of patriots. It's the party of scammers and grifters, amplifying the fears of insecure, frustrated people, and then preying upon those fears to make a buck. If you ever needed proof that the MAGA movement has devolved into a glorified Ponzi scheme, look no further. And here's the thing. This isn't even the worst email I've gotten. Some of them are so blatantly fraudulent, it's almost comical if it weren't so dangerous. They push fake merchandise, false promises of direct communication with Trump, and they even pretend to offer input on campaign strategy. But it's all a mirage, just another way to shake down the most gullible among them. The sad reality is that there are people who fall for this. They are often elderly, sometimes living paycheck to paycheck, and they genuinely believe that their small dollar contributions are making America great again because they've been convinced by an endless stream of lies that they're fighting a noble battle. Meanwhile, the same people cashing their checks are living large, hosting luxury dinners at Mar-a-Lago, and laughing all the way to the bank. This is the real tragedy of MAGA grifting. It doesn't just drain wallets, it drains hope. It convinces people that they're part of something when in reality they're being played. And they keep falling for it. You want to know how I know this scam works? Because they keep doing it. They keep sending these ridiculous emails because somewhere someone is clicking and handing over their cash. It's a cycle of manipulation that preys on fear and misinformation, and it's why this show will continue calling it out. Let me know in the comments if you want more of these MAGA email deconstructions. Trust me, I've got a folder overflowing with them, like this one telling me that time is running out to order my Gulf of America t-shirt. And if you have a better suggestion than MAGA emails for the name of this segment, leave it in the comments or email us at info@thekenharbaughshow.com. And don't forget the Ken Harbaugh Show Substack page. We're growing fast. And one more thing, if you haven't yet subscribed to Valor Media Network, do it right now. We are fighting back against Joe Rogan and his Manosphere bros. For our send-off, here's that trailer. Thanks, everyone. Hey, it's Ken Harbaugh. Check out the new trailer for Valor Media Network. Together, we can take on Joe Rogan and his Manosphere bros and win. Click the link below to subscribe to Valor Media Network and share it with a friend. Thanks, Midas Mighty. We got this.
There's not enough men like me who do whatever they want.
Are you sick of it yet?
Those people need to be, when we take power, they need to be given the death penalty.
The anger.
I live like a capitalist every single day, Cenk. I live as a capitalist.
The hate.
And we have a system of checks and balances. That's a good one. That's really funny. We do?
The idea that to be a man, you have to be a bully. Fuck you! We should be better than this.
Females don't have independent thought. They don't come up with anything.
Our kids deserve better than this.
It's like women want equal rights when it's convenient, but then they still want the door open for them.
So help us change it. Subscribe to Valor Media Network, where you can find shows on sports, men's health, and patriotism without the resentment and division.
True strength is about discipline, resilience, and service.
If you've wondered where all the positive role models are, especially for young men, check out Navy SEAL Dan Barkov and Commander Bobby Jones as they share stories of service and sacrifice.
Being good at being a man is about what you do for others and not what you do for yourself.
Listen to Jason Kander and co-hosts Ravi Gupta and Adisu Demisi give you the inside track on the politics of sports.
I just want to take back what I said about the Bills. No, because in all honesty, your team seems to have gotten the vaccination thing right. Okay. My team seems to be struggling with it.
These shows and many more from Valor Media Network prove that you don't have to be an asshole to connect with young men today. Subscribe to Valor Media Network today.
Can't get enough Midas? Check out the Midas Plus Substack for ad-free articles, reports, podcasts, daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, and more. Sign up for free now at MeidasPlus.com.